This is a very tight game.
Yeah. Yeah. We always thought it would be.
Still this is the swing table. I reckon Carl can get up.
Yeah, I think Carl's he's got to step up now.
Den's being too nice. He's being too nice.
Stop smiling at him.
Yeah,
Grind him into the pitch.
That's how Carl usually does his best damage. It's all in the mental. Come on. 15 minutes, that's it. I find it so aesthetically pleasing looking at like the yellow and green, red, blue. Very nice. Yeah, look, we're going to fit as many into cars as possible and as many into storage as possible. And then as early as we can, we'll take the rest out.
Tomorrow?
Whenever they're open. They're not open all that often. Alright, here we go. Are you up, Skip? Yep. Have we been live the last, 2 minutes?
Okay, we're back back here at Lakeside Futsal Stadium, South Melbourne's Futsal Stadium, for the fourth Asian Cup of table football. We're watching the national teams event. The match in progress is Australia versus Singapore. This will decide the Asian Cup national teams event. As we said earlier, Singapore is the three-time winner of this. They're winning all previous three editions. And currently, though, it's 1-0 to Australia. We've got 4 matches in progress. Robert Green is the only one who's winning his match, leading 2-1 against Bernard Lim. The other matches, we've got Raphael Lombard and Rudy Hesty, which is currently 1-1. We've got Carl Young against Den Mulia, which is 0-0. And on the feature table, we've got Pete Thomas against Anas Rahamat, and that's also 0-0.
This is the end of the full event of the Asian Cup of Table Football. Had our individual categories yesterday. Carl Young of Australia taking the Open title, Kimi Wada of Japan taking the Ladies title, and Oliver Ono of Australia taking the Junior title. And in today's team event, Melbourne TFC took the Club Teams title, while Western Flickers took the Junior Teams title. We're now into our final event, which is the Asian Nations Cup. Australia, Singapore and Japan competed, and with Australia and Singapore both defeating Japan 4-0, they have made their way into the competition's grand final. Backcourt on Anas. Chance for Peter Thomas. You can see Anas's hand trembling as he tries to save it. Inches away. You could see the rod shaking with fear as Anas brave for the worst there. Ooh, and a goal for Rudy.
Rudy
going
now
up 2-1.
So Rudy Hesty takes a 2-1 lead,
The tables
which means
are all square.
that it's back to 0-0, 0-0 in the overall team match.
And it's 3 goals apiece as well. Could not be more evenly split with 12 minutes and 20 seconds on the clock. Australia opting not to make a substitute at half-time. They did have Fabrizio Coco available to them, but they've opted to stay with the same 4 players for the second half. If the match stays as it is, with both teams tied on wins and tied on goals, we'll proceed to a very exciting 10-minute sudden death period of extra time, where it would be the first player to score a goal across all 4 tables.
Oh, a save by Pete Thomas from Anas.
You feel like this game right in front of us, Anas and Peter Thomas, though, could be the one that splits it. Both players have certainly had their chances. And it's hard enough to score a goal at when the scores are level, but chasing a game, the pressure is simply immense.
So Anas takes the lead. And
But a goal for Carl!
Carl
And Australia have got their goal. Just like that, the scores are level again.
within seconds. Anas took the lead. Singapore was leading 1-0. Carl scores, and it's back to 0-0.
To 0-0. 1-1, sorry, Steve. 1-1 across the tables. It's a huge confidence booster for Pete as well. After conceding a goal, to see your teammate score really will give him a lot more confidence rather than trying to play the next couple of minutes with that fear about potentially having been the individual in the team that's maybe
So correction
chasing
there,
the game.
it has actually 2-2 in the team's result.
Sorry. I thought it was 0-0. It's jumped to 2-2 now. Anas tried to force a corner, has missed.
Chipped it beautifully.
Our referees in the final matches, we have Antonio Carabillo from Hong Kong, who himself made the grand final of the individual competition yesterday, Elliot Kennedy of Australia, Benny Ng of Singapore, and Kenzo Koi of Japan. Ball in the middle of the court on most of the tables here, but Peter Thomas seems to be the closest to trying to build an attack. His ball just outside the shooting area. Mulia looks to have a shot on though against Carl Young here.
Looks like Carl's getting into serious game mode. The face is locked into a deep focus.
And now,
What?
yeah.
It's a chance here for Dan again against Carl Young. It's tense here on the main table as well. Pete Thomas bouncing around the board, trying to get the angles right. Eight minutes to go.
Tables still all locked up. For Australia, this would really be a momentous occasion, having never won this tournament. They are 8 minutes away from either A, potential heartbreak, or B, finally taking that title. Singapore looking for a fourth consecutive Asian Cup title. They face a difficult task here in Melbourne, travelling with only the squad sort of available to travel rather than being the home team. But so far it looks like they've been able to hold up just fine. Rudy Hesty with a potential goal scoring opportunity. Good block by Raphael.
Another save by Pete Thomas. Pete Thomas again forced to go back to reset. Nicely cut the ball. Again, a beautiful defensive flick by Anas. He is the master of these really sharp short flicks.
You'd feel we have a couple more goals in us across the last 6 minutes, Steve. The game normally opens right up.
Oh, there's a chance at the other end. Dan against Carl. Dan scored. Oh no. So
With 6 minutes, Australia are left chasing the game. You'd have to say Peter Thomas against Anas would be their big chance.
we need a. Need to be able to see this. So it's.
Australia will need a goal from any of the matches they are not currently winning, which involves Carl, Raphael and Peter. A goal for any of them will give Australia the lead once more.
It's tough being the referee in these games as well.
High stakes. Raphael hitting the post there with that effort.
And it's
4 minutes
launching another
43
attack.
on the clock here.
Come on.
Four minutes to go. Peter Thomas showing a bit of frustration as he has to defend another corner. Ball in the middle of the field on Lombardi against Hesty, with Mulia attacking against Carl Young. It's not where the Aussies want the ball to be.
Oh.
Here's a big chance for Raphael Lombard. Ball into the shooting area, done well. Oh! He took the shot early, but to be fair, if he hadn't have taken it and Rudy had got the block in, it would have been the whole chance gone. So fair play to him to take the shot early in those circumstances.
Three minutes to go. As long as
Mulia with a shot against Young. If this goes in, it would be huge. It's deflected out for a corner. Thomas gives the ball away again.
free kick.
Anas.
Was a play on.
Huge chance for Anas. Can he do it?
No,
Saved.
save from Pete Thomas. First, top class, top shelf.
Huge save. That could be huge as we close into the final few
minutes.
matches. 2.5 minutes. Australia need a goal. Robert Green has a corner.
Yeah, unfortunately, we don't need goals from Greenie. We need goals from the others. This is a chance from Raf. He seems to have all his angles covered by Rudy. No.
Peter's really struggled in this second half to get any sort of meaningful attack going. Not since the early minutes of the first half has he had any real chances at goal. But to be fair, he will probably only need one to take that goal that he needs. But he's given away a foul here. Very uncharacteristic.
It's just under 2 minutes to go.
A goal needed from any of the Australian players. A goal will win them the tournament. The trouble is that the ball's at the wrong end of the field for pretty much all the Aussies.
Oh, Carl's now launching an attack.
Come on, Carl.
Oh, he's into the shooting zone.
Peter has an attacking throw in here, which is a very good opportunity. 1 minute to play, though. Carl's celebrating, but maybe not at the right end of the field here.
He's celebrating a good flick. He needs to convert it.
Just 39 seconds remain here. Can Australia get the goal they so desperately need? Or will it be Singapore to take it again? Just 30 seconds remain. But Peter has given away possession.
17 seconds. Be a good name for an album.
And that looks like it's curtains for the Aussies.
Oh.
Lombard, Hesty's over. Rudy, Anas almost does it. Carl Young with the final chance, but that's time.
Singapore wins. Singapore wins it. The four-peat. They've done the four-peat.
Singapore are the Asian Cup champions.
So well done to our brothers from Singapore. Superb effort. Disappointment for the Aussies. Looking a little bit shocked.
It was a bit of an anticlimax for Peter and Carl, having been so strong across the 2 days' play that they were ultimately not able to get the results. And when push came to shove, Anas was really able to capitalise off Peter Thomas making a lot of mistakes in that second half. He really struggled to get any meaningful chances in, and Anas took his chance when it counted.
And I don't think he's shooting, and definitely Raphael, his shooting the whole weekend hasn't been what we normally expect from him. Maybe at halftime they should have put on Fabrizio. So, but that's a one for the discussion pages.
It certainly looked all in control though for the Australians. So maybe not, but when push came to shove and goals were needed, there was a solid 5 to 6 minutes where the Aussies knew a goal would win it, but it wasn't to be, and they are left falling short at the final whistle here in Melbourne.
Okay. Thanks very much, Benji. And that's all from Australia, from Melbourne, from South Melbourne Football Club's Futsal Centre here in Lakeside. Thanks to the South Melbourne team.
We look forward to seeing you for next year's Asian Cup, which we hope to see you in Singapore in 2019. Thank you. Good night.